Going on, it's Red K, and how big will Street Fighter 6 be? Do I have enough room on my system? I will answer those questions today. What's going on, man? It's Red K, Wally Mob Gaming. Glad you're back with us. And I was just thinking to myself, how big is Street Fighter 6 going to be? It's a bunch of different parts. We know we got Battle Hub, we got the story mode, and then we got Fighting Grounds, which is a little bit of everything. But we got some details today. We're going to skip around to some articles so we can get the entire story. So the first bit of information comes from Event Hub because, of course, why wouldn't it? They're usually the first ones up to date on the most latest information. It says, according to the Xbox store page, which we got a little teaser of, the game is listed to be installing around 50 gigabytes in approximate install size. And I can almost assure we're going to get a day one patch. So you might as well be like 50. You're going to need about 60 gigs required of the 50. You know, they always give a little bit of like little leeway so you can have more to install. So you're gonna have to uninstall something to get it on, because depending on if you're downloading what is it, the new gen Xbox Series or the PlayStation 5 version versus the Xbox One PS4 version. I'm not sure if you're gonna get both of them as an option. Like if you buy the PS5 version, you get the PS4 version or whatever the case is. So just know that for system updates and everything like that. I mean, I don't think Street Fighter 5 right now is somewhere around 50 some odd gigabytes. So this is going to be bigger than Street Fighter 5 from the get-go if you download everything. Article goes on to say, for anyone who's played Capcom's title using the RE engine of late, the size seems to be about right. Hopefully we won't be forced to essentially re-download the game every time it gets updated like Street Fighter 5. Yeah, that's time consuming, right? Although that the game did use the Unreal Engine 4, which caused most of the unloading and downloading issues. This is how we're using the RE engine, so it's their own proprietary stuff. So hopefully that'll be better for updates. Interestingly enough, the full game isn't much larger than the Street Fighter 6 closed beta application. I didn't get to play that, but if you did, apparently that was around 42 gigabytes, so probably most of the game was there. So all this breaking news came from the Xbox page, where you can see this is the download right here. You can see the bundle, view the game, Street Fighter 6 Fighting Grounds, view add-on, and Street Fighter 6 The World Tour. And then the Street Fighter 6 outfits, colors 1 through 10. Which I guess I'm hoping is not an extra add-on. It says Street Fighter 6's Xbox storage page has listed Fighting Grounds and World Tour modes as optional add-ons, meaning that you can, you know, if you don't have enough space on your system, you can just add on what parts you want to play. I believe Street Fighter 5 story mode, which was trash in my opinion, did the same thing. The optional add-ons are not yet featured on other platforms because we got the Xbox version is what leaked. And the Fighting Ground mode will feature all the modes in Street Fighter 5. So if you get Street Fighter 6, if you get Street Fighter 6, the Fighting Grounds, that's like the entire, that's all the modes minus the game, I guess. That's kind of weird. The World Tour mode will feature open world single player mode, which is going to be the story, which is like what you got to create. I like create a character in any game, even in Soul Calibur, you can create your own character. I've always hated it, but I gotta do it for the story, so I guess I gotta do it. Really, I'm that person that wasn't that mad about Street Fighter 5 only having like online fighting, because that's all I want to do is get my character, practice, and go online to fight people. So it is what it is. Capcom Street Fighter 6 will feature the World Tour Fighting Ground mode separately from the main game. The updated Xbox storage page, we're actually on xputer.com. This is their story. The fighting game has been listed in different modes as optional add-ons. Likely the main game would only include Battle Hub mode, where the players can gather and compete with each other, which is probably what I'm gonna do, but I'll have it on both systems. So look, if you break it down, they broke it down for you. Fighting Ground add-on Street Fighter 6 will feature each and every mode found in Street Fighter 5. So Fighting Ground is what you want to download if you want everything. However, the details are not clear as of yet. The Fighting Ground add-on will likely bring training online. Oh, yes, online training. I want it now. It's listen, online training, for whatever everybody says about King of Fighters 15, online training is awesome. Versus mode and even survivor modes in the game. The Fighting Ground add-on primary focus on players who want to play the game online. So yeah, that's what I want. Conversely, we have the World Tour add-on feature of the fighting game's ambitious open world mode. Is it ambitious though? We haven't seen anything. Just not really. From what we've seen in the World Tour mode, it's safe to assume that it will feature a lot of single player content. Additionally, when new characters are added in the game roster, they will also get their character episode. They will also get their character episodes released for the World Tour mode simultaneously.
One body can no longer contain such evil power.
The games are massive in size, and it can be tough to manage all the storage space you love for your games equally. However, Capcom aims to change that by introducing game modes as an optional add-ons. That way, the players will be able to decide which mode they will keep depending on their purposes in the case of the minimum storage space size. Because yeah, you don't want to buy. Listen, if you got an extra console, you're gonna have to end up buying another terabyte of storage at some point. Do you want to bite the bullet now, or do you want to bite the bullet later? That's pretty much what it's all about. You see what we just went over there, Street Fighter 6, the Fighting Grounds, and the World Tour. It goes on to say, although Capcom hasn't gone over every single mode, including Fighting Grounds in completion, we do know that it contains versus, online battle, extreme battles. That's when you got like the bull riding through and everything, and training mode. Though the website states that all modes found in Street Fighter V are included in Fighting Ground. That would also suggest that arcade mode and survival will also be a part of Fighting Ground, along with the individual character stories. World Tour is, of course, the new single-player mode where users will create their own avatar and run around semi-open world the first time in the franchise. They've shown off some of the mini games and special add-ons in the mode, like teaming up with the World Tour Warrior Masters. The Masters are like basically Ryu. I'm pretty sure Ken's not a master since he's on the run, but Ryu and Chun-Li definitely are. DJ might be. I wouldn't like it if DJ is a master, but anyways, well, one of the older characters, I'm pretty sure Dalsim and E Honda. Basically, I'm thinking like you created a character. Hopefully they don't look as frightening as the ones that did in the beta. They look frightening in the beta. Hopefully your created character can like take some of their, like whoever you probably can like take their moves a la Soul Calibur. So it goes on to say that they've shown off a couple of mini games and special editions and modes. They're like teaming up with the World Warrior Masters from Capcom. Has yet to really reveal what the minute-to-minute experience will be like overall. Yeah, like what is the story? Is it like an actual story, or do we just go and do stuff? Article goes on to say that there's going to be a showcase April 20th. When this was written, we didn't know that Lil Wayne is going to be the person hosting it. So I hope Lil Wayne's not in the game. I hope he gets some music in the game, but I don't really want. I mean, they already got like a costume for Kimberly. That's good. I like that. Like, don't make Lil Wayne like a playable character. That would be trash. So what do we know? We know that Street Fighter 6 is coming out in June. We know that it's around 50 gigs. We don't know, but I'm definitely seeing a day one patch that will be on the game, and this thing is gonna be a monster. You gotta think about this game's gonna be on your console for probably like the next 5-6 years, unless something really bad happens. It's gonna be on my console for the next 5-6 years. So I'm just gonna have to get another terabyte of storage for my systems right now. What I am really what I'm curious about is what system the game is gonna run better on. Will it run better on the PS5, or would it run better on the series consoles? Because, you know, we've all just assumed that everybody's playing on PlayStation 5, but PlayStation 5 has had a lot of trouble with games and slow framework and lag. Games like Guilty Gear, which online is pretty trash everywhere right now, but run faster on the PC. Everything will probably run faster on the PC, but the initial works is that it was running faster on the series consoles. So like, really, if you're a tournament organizer or somebody who just wants to play it in the state of mind or the state of console that you're going to actually be going to tournaments with, we need to want to play it like on the best console. You know what I'm saying? Or does the industry want to go the PC route, which I would not like as a tournament organizer and somebody that buys all the PCs. But I mean, we'll let the people see what they want, right? That's my little rant. Good morning, FGC. What's going on? It's Red K. Until the next time, I'm out. Peace.